Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And this week we have to talk still about a lot of new stuff that came in with the new Arc Symbiosis. And today we will talk about the last new artifact. In this case, it's another uncommon artifact. It's just a preview video. You will know very soon why. And it's the Saltah clock. In this case, you might remember it from seeing it on Benjamin Sisko's desk, by the way. It's another temporal artifact. You can see that because it has 12 levels. And in this case, it increases the base research cost efficiency for a number of currencies. And it starts with 3% on level 1 and ends with 50% at level 12. I already wanted to say the first currency here, and it sometimes mixes up the English completely in my head, and that happens when you're non-native speaker. When I used to live in the UK for quite some time, and at that time, after a while, I started to think in English. But nowadays, of course, living in Germany again, I'm thinking in German, and when I speak English, I have to kind of translate everything at the same time in my head, because the thinking is the really big part of speaking a language fluently. And if you live somewhere and speak English the whole time, then you really start thinking in that language at some point. It was quite an interesting experience. So if you've never lived in a different country and spoke the language there, that is quite an interesting experience as well. But let's get back to the currencies where you get the efficiency for in the research. It's Culver particles, it's subspace transceivers, it's synthetic iron, regal geodes, viridium isotopes, and circuitry fragments. So for different ships, that's for ship research here. And what I forgot to say in the last days, there's always a text about all the artifacts in the info boxes as well, like with the officers that all have an info text in the info box. So if you have no clue what it is, you have a chance to read the texts here in the info boxes to find out what they are. They work. The Saltah clock works the same as the other temporal artifacts. You collect shards up to level 8, and from there you have to get temporal artifact remnants. If you don't know how that works, there's a video on that in the artifact playlist as well. I recently made a video on the temporal artifact remnants, and I earlier made a video on the normal artifact remnants. And there you can see that the bonus at level 12 is 50%. What you also see here on the main stats is a collect shards button. But if we click that, and that's why I said it's just a preview video, it leads us to the temporal restorations where all the temporal artifacts were before this new arc. And it still is the same number of artifacts here that were already there before the arc started. There's none of the new ones in here. That means at the moment, except suspecting that we will soon see them in the shop because they're not even there at the moment when I'm filming this. They might appear here, but Scopely didn't give a lot of information about how to source them. So we will have to wait and see and let Scopely surprise us. But it's at the moment impossible for me at least to say how you can get those shards. So that will be a matter of waiting. Later on, when I finally manage to get those, I will make another video and tell you about the sourcing as well. But I want to do a preview video on all the new stuff so you don't overlook anything. And that's why I'm even doing that, not knowing how you can source them in the end. But we are 1 week into the new arc already, and there's still no clue how to do that. But we will see. They might appear in the shop in the next days after I filmed that. Then we will see it. If it does, please write it in the comments or on Discord that you've seen it, so other people watching my videos will be informed as well. And of course, if you, in the end, the video will stay online for quite some time. If you, in the end, get it, then please let us know how satisfied you are with the bonuses it gives. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.